Good morning. Good morning, my beautiful friends. This is your wake up call with Maui Paul. I am Maui Paul. We are here today to say some nice things about ourselves. And it being Friday, we're also going to go through the various cards for the week, see how we ended up here. Apologize for a slightly late start. Oh my goodness, the little one behind me has decided that she's going to cry. I guess I got to go pick her up. I literally just met all of her needs. That's why I'm 10 minutes late. And then she's like, no, no, not meeting all of my needs. Oh, how cruel. Oh, how cruel. It's so true. I'll be right back. Hello, Persephone. You couldn't just lay quietly, could you? Right? Now you have to be on the wake-up call, don't you? Now you have to be bounced on the wake-up call on this Friday. On this Friday. All right. Oh. All right. So this is the wake-up call with Maui Paul and a very bounced Persephone. Yeah, are you going to get bounced? Anyways, so yeah, we're here to say some nice things about ourselves and not hear a screaming, crying baby, because no screaming, crying baby. We're not into that at all. And as we do, oh yeah, I know. Here, you have a fan club. That's what it is. She's like a little attention whore. That's what's going on here. Yeah. Aw, she's so precious. All right. Well, Daddy's gonna use a mouse now. Okay. But anyways, guys, yeah. So it being Friday, we're gonna go over the cards for the week. We're gonna see where they took us this week, and ultimately, just gonna tell the story of how everything went. So yeah. Oh, are you ready to tell the story with us, Persephone? Are you ready? Yeah. Are you ready? You little thrashy little thing. All right. So anyway, let's have some fun. Let's pull a card off the top of the deck, and I'm going to ask you if you are the affirmation on the card, and we are going to respond out loud together. I am that affirmation. As we do this, we are building into our own lives and ultimately setting ourselves up for success. The same way that I thought I was setting myself up for success by making sure that this little one was dry and full before the wake up call happened. But apparently she's like, no, 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 no. There's this thing. It's called attention. I've discovered it exists, and I want it. All right, so let's have some fun. Let's pull a card and say that today I am ready. I am ready. My preparations pave the way. So I am ready. My preparations pave the way. Are you ready? Are you ready, Persephone? You are ready. Your preparations pave the way. Right before I did the wake up call this morning, I came out here and I got this one all changed and I got her dry and I gave her a bouncing and I gave her some loving and I fed her and I filled up her belly and I was like, yay, I am ready to do the wake up call. About 5 minutes after I get the thing started up, she starts crying and I was like, okay, what am I supposed to do with this one? I finally got her calmed down again. But what can you do? In the end, our preparations pave the way. But the fact that we prepare for things doesn't necessarily mean that everything's going to always go the way that we think it is. In many times, the things don't always go the way that we think they're going to go, and that's okay. The fact is that when we're ready, we're setting ourselves up for success. I always loved this picture of like the starting line. We're looking toward the future. The future is out there, and the fact is that the only way to win is to show up. We show up and we point ourselves in the right direction, and when we do this, we are so far ahead of the people who don't show up or the people who don't know which direction to face. Imagine that it's a track and field event, and half the team didn't show up, or half the competitors didn't show up. Well, they've already disqualified themselves just by not showing up. And the folks who the folks who did show up, some of them don't know where to be or what direction to be facing. Well, their disorganization and lack of vision is preventing them from understanding or preventing them from winning the prize, winning the medal, winning the race. So being ready is really all about being here and knowing where we're going, facing the right direction. The competitors in my track and field event here, the ones that are really setting themselves up for success, are the ones who have pointed themselves in the correct direction and have showed up to race. The race doesn't always go to the swift. In many cases, it goes to the best prepared. And so we are ready, and our preparations pave the way. Today, or this week, I guess, I've been doing a lot of preparations. I've been doing a lot of things. I feel like I've been doing a lot of like stuff that's going to help me in the long term. Maybe not things that are moving me forward in ways, in the most in the ways that look the biggest. But I was for example, yesterday I was putting together the shed that I'm going to be moving my office and the set for the wake up call into, so that I can be without a baby in there, much as I love you. But and as I was building it, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, I'm building this thing. I'm not going to be able to finish it today. It's not going to be a thing that I do in one day. In fact, setting this whole thing up is probably going to take me a couple of weeks because I'm doing it in between my other duties. But in the end, if I don't get started and if I don't do it a little bit at a time, and if I don't put one foot in front of the other, it's never going to get done. So in many cases, the preparations that we do, these preparations are things that happen over the course of a long period of time. But each and every individual preparation that we do, it by itself is not going to be able to help us. But together they really will. So I am ready. This we I've had a busy week. I've had a busy and very productive week, and and my preparations do indeed pave the way, and so do yours. And so just remember that whether the stuff that you do today seems to have an effect or not, the fact is that just showing up and pointing yourself in the right direction is the best way to set yourself up to win. So let's go over the cards for the week and see where where they really took us. I know you like to hear me talk. I like to hear myself talk too. That's why I have a podcast. But let's go over the cards and see where we really where we started and where we ended up. We started off with the idea that we are present, that we claim our power here and now, and that presence allows us that presence allows us to have that peace that comes from knowing that we do have some control, because we can always control what we do here and now. I've made a bunch of decisions today that have led to where I am right now, but each and every one of those decisions was made in the moment. And the result of this, of course, is that one of the results is that I don't have a screaming, crying child. I have a child who's currently being bounced and is not being bounced in a dirty diaper. But ultimately, that presence that we cultivate allows us the freedom to be imaginative, to create those ideal solutions in our minds, to be able to cast that vision and to share that vision with ourselves and with other people, and that imagination is the very first step, because all construction begins in the mind. We affirmed that we are constructive, that our words and actions build others up. I know and we recognize that when we would like to get other people to kind of like join forces with us and to join in with our vision, that we need to make sure that we're building them up, that when we build them up, that they're more likely to do that. Do you want to work with somebody who builds you up and who loves you and cares about you, or do you want to work with somebody who does not? I had a circumstance that happened just this week where I called up a business that I wanted to do business with, and it was after hours, and I expected to get a voicemail, and so I was like, I'll just leave a voicemail. They'll call me back later. We'll be able to do business. But instead, the guy picks up the phone, and I said, "Oh, hey, I'm Paul. I want to do some business." And this guy started yelling at me. He's like, "Do you know what time it is?" Listen, I called the business number on this guy's website. This guy has a website on the internet with a phone number on it. So I called the phone number because I wanted to do business. Well, let me tell you, I'm not going to do business with that person. In fact, anytime that any of my friends have any need for this person's service, I'll be like, don't do business with them. This person's a jerk. He didn't do himself any favors. He could have just not answered the phone, and then I would have left a voicemail, and he could have taken care of me at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning when he opened up. Or at the very least, he could have been polite because I was trying to give him money. But the fact is, his words and actions didn't build me up, and so therefore he was destroying his own business. Anyways, as we construct the things that are most important to us, it gives us the confidence to trust in our abilities and judgment. And indeed, we are confident because the more that we do and succeed at things, the more buoyant that our souls become. The more that we trust ourselves to be able to the more that we trust ourselves to be able to do things that we've never done before. And of course, all of this stuff, all of these preparations pave the way and make it so that we are ready and that our preparations pave the way. And so that's the message for this week. Our presence in this moment allows us to have the imagination to construct ideal outcomes that we are confident that we're going to achieve, and ultimately it makes us ready for whatever may come. And that is how we are going to win at life, and that is how we continually win at life. And so all of this stuff leads us to Awesome Saturday, where we are awesome. And so let's recognize our inherent value and worth. Well, all this stuff that we affirm for ourselves, we affirm it not because we owe it to anybody, but because we are inherently worthy of hearing these words. We are inherently worthy of hearing these thoughts. We are inherently worthy of being here and showing up and being our best selves. So I am ready today, and you are ready as well. And so let's rock it going into this weekend. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow at 11 a.m. for the Awesome Saturday service. Come get some ass, and then on Monday at 9 a.m., where we will have another one of these. I want to say thank you guys so much for being here. I love you. I care about you. I appreciate you. Thanks for dealing with the little technical difficulty of my beautiful daughter deciding that she's going to be loud today. Send good morning again to Jan from your nest at PBR, from Tony. Good morning to Dan coming in from Buford. And let's see who else is in here. I know lots of comments from you guys. It looks like even though there are more people watching, you three are the ones who are commenting. So I love you, care about you, appreciate you. Here you go. Say goodbye, Persephone. Bye bye. Whoop, no. Oh, there you go. I know. Bye bye. Say goodbye. Wave your arms around. Hello, Robert. Say hi to your lovely wife, Lauren, for us. Bye bye. Here, let's do the thing. Ready? Bye bye. I love you. All right, guys. I'll talk to you on Monday at 9 a.m. or Saturday at 11. And until then, aloha from paradise.